Welcome, everybody. It's Will back with another 5-minute review. Are they ever 5 minutes? No. Do I ever remember to shave? No. Do I ever remember to tan my face so I don't look so pasty white? Even wearing a red hat and a gray shirt, my face is still like, you know, Chernobyl. I think probably because I'm so darn close to my computer monitor. But anyhow, what we're here for tonight is to talk about DryFoot #1 from our friends over at Mad Cave Studio. Jared, who is the writer of this book, was supposed to be a guest on the podcast the other week, but work got in the way and things happened. So I wanted to come back and talk about this book. I'm having a little deja vu moment. I might have actually done the 5-minute review on this, but I don't think so. So we're going to talk about this book. And for starters, it takes place in southern Florida in the 80s. It is written by Jared Lujan, who, by the way, I hope I'm not butchering anybody's names tonight because these aren't, like Joe Smith or anything like that. Yet again, if I butcher your names, I apologize. If not, good for me. Was written by Jared Lujan, art by Orlando Cicito, colors by Warnia. I can't even attempt to pronounce her last name. I apologize. Justin Birch was the letterer, and Chris Fernandez was the editor. So basically, it's a group of kids that most of all, who have really bad or either really bad home life or dysfunctional broken homes. So the first person we meet is the big boss man. And he's like me, he's a big fat guy. But he's, he wears jewelry everywhere. He's always spraying himself down with cologne. And he's a stone cold killer. He is also in charge of the drug trade. Everybody always gives him stuff for free because they're afraid of turning him down. That's the backstory. So this takes place in South Miami around 1984. Wow. I was just a kid then. But we never thought of ripping off a drug dealer. So you have 4 friends. You have Mariano Solano, who she obviously is the girl of the group, but she's also the toughest one of the group. Then you have Angel Ramirez and Diego Gomez. Angel has a stuttering problem, but he looks like he would be the big, football player jock kind of guy. And Diego's kind of like, just typical, skinny high school kid. And then they have their friend Fabian Garcia, who thinks he's God's gift to women. He will flirt with any girl, which usually gets his butt kicked because he usually ends up talking to girls that have big burly boyfriends that, want to snap him into. But somehow they come up with this plan to rip off this drug dealer, and there's lots and lots of comedy in this, even though you wouldn't imagine it just from what I've said so far about, hey, these four high school kids are gonna go rip off a drug dealer during a festival now. But the art is pretty cool. It's kind of like almost like an animated, like 90s animation almost. I figure the artist is probably a fan of has a little bit of fandom for anime, because you'll see what I mean when you buy your own copy and see the action sequences, throughout. But a lot of bad things happen to these poor kids, and like Fabian's parents are his mother's a needle junkie, and his father's an alcoholic, and they just like live in this one room pit, mattresses on the floor and smoking crack or meth or what have you. And, that's pretty much how it goes around, where their home lives aren't that great. So they basically decide that they want to do this because they want to get the hell out of Dodge. That is their entire plan. Now, issue 1 is out on stands now. Issue 2 will be out in October. Oh, look at that. You didn't have to look at me this entire time. That must have been wonderful. Psych. Okay, so that is DryFoot number 1. I give this book a solid 4. I really enjoyed it. I'm actually excited to read issue 2. I will probably get to read issue 2 next month. We usually get advanced PDF copies for reviewing purposes. But I will definitely be picking this up and issue 2 up off the stands, because I'm excited to see where this book is going. For now, it's Will. It's 5-minute reviews. I don't know what I'm doing tonight. I'm not having any particular guests on, but I am having guests on, and I'm just calling this one tonight. It's Creators Outlet featuring, and then I'll name the guest. Tonight is going to be a Creators Outlet episode, Off the Rails. I'm just inviting like a small handful, a handful of creators to come on and just talk, and we'll go as long as we go, and we'll take it from there. But for now, for 5-minute reviews, it's Will. Make sure you follow me at JokerFan on Twitter and Instagram. That's always an easy way to get a hold of me, unless you are friends with me on Facebook. Or you can always, if you want to get on the show and you're a comic book creator and you want to come on the podcast, you can always message me through the Outright Geekery Facebook page. So until then, I will see you next time. Hopefully, we'll have a couple more of these 5-minute reviews going on. I know I promised them yesterday, but I pretty much slept through the day. And when I woke up, I ate and went back to sleep. So sorry, it's tough getting old. Damn diabetes. All right, take care. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you grab yourself a copy of DryFoot #1 from Mad Cave Studios, and we'll see you next time.